Hey guys, welcome to my Rosalina tips and tricks video. Now this video is for people who don't really use Rosalina very often, who would like to try Rosalina. I'm not super pro, I'm not like a fucking, I don't play tournaments, whatever. But I think I'm good enough where I can show you some tips and tricks if you don't know how to play Rosalina. And if you are a Rosalina player as well, if you have any tips or tricks you want to contribute, leave a comment or make a video, even better. Who should we have a fight against? Let's fight against Shulk because it's Shulk time. Okay, so before we begin, this is for if you're playing offline, not online, because online it has too much delay. And if you're someone like me who likes to play very precisely, so if you wait for the last second and then attack or whatever, then you're screwed. And the online, yeah, the lag isn't too bad sometimes, but it's still not ideal, and you don't want to play like that. So I'd recommend if you are someone who plays a lot of Smash, always try and play offline, because if you play too much online, you'll get used to the delay, and it's going to fuck you over when you actually play with your friends offline, in my opinion. So the first thing I want to go over is the grab up tilt combo, which is I use a lot, and it's really good. It's only really good for low damage though, because the more damage they have, obviously the higher they fly up. So you go grab, up, hit, like that. So you pretty much run to your opponent, grab him, up, and then up tilt. And you can follow up with an up A as well, which is what I tend to do. Let's do that again. So you grab, up tilt, jump. That's what I always tend to do. It tends to work out most of the time. You can grab up and then do a smash attack, but depends on who you're playing with and how good they are. If they're good, then a smash attack probably won't hit them. I notice most of the time, but it is very good for leading into air combinations. I was like combinations then. Combos. So grab, up, A. And again, if they're in the air and then depends on the player again, like you can just juggle them around, So yeah, that trick's really useful. You can obviously throw down as well and then go in for the side. As on the subject of grabs though, her backwards grab is actually pretty strong. It's a pretty good kill move. I'd say it's only really that good of a kill move if you're near the edge, because you can just grab them and throw them away. But like if you just do that really quickly, again, you can lead into an air combo. Another tip to remember, which is if you're a Rosalina player, you probably know this, but this move here, and you charge with Luma all the way, is really strong. If you're fighting someone 70%, then most of the time this will get you a kill. Look at that. It's pretty strong. He didn't kill Shulk actually. I'm pretty surprised with that, but again, like it still sends them pretty flying. I guess it's around 75% then, which get a kill. If it's a lighter character, obviously it's going to kill someone, but it's a really good move, and I think, in my opinion, it's really underestimated, and not a lot of people tend to use it. When I play online against the Rosalina, I find they don't use this very often, which, in my opinion, is a waste. It's a really good move. Especially if you're jumping back, you can charge it up and then land, or just do it mid-air, So if someone's coming down at you, you can charge it. And even when it's half full, it still does quite a bit of damage. Rosalina's strongest move, in my opinion, is up A. Like, it does so much damage. You can get a kill quite easily with it. Look at that. Look at that. It's so easy to hit as well. Plus, like, if someone's coming down at you, you see this halo thing? That pretty much blocks most attacks. Even Bowser, I think, with his down B, it can stop. And also, you got Luma as well, just way more damage. That move, again, is a move that I think a lot of people don't tend to realize how strong it is. Also, her side A is really powerful as well, especially for getting kills. And especially her down A as well. A down A with Luma is really good. Especially when someone comes on the map, and let's say you're running at someone. If you just jump and do a quick little move like that, most of the time people don't see that coming because they're like, it's kind of a weird move to do. So it's pretty good for getting some damage, and people just don't really expect it. Plus, the good thing about Rosalina, again, is like you can get back on the map really easily, because up B goes miles. It's like, woo! So let's get to like the main bulk of the video. So this is the best thing about Rosalina. In my opinion, this is why I love her so much, because I love aerial combat and I love aerial moves. So aerial combat. I love aerial combat. Basically, if you watch, obviously, when you do a move, Luma does a move as well. Watch. This is a standard A move. Luma hits both sides, right? If you do that move, Luma hits with you. Same if you do that, okay? But this is the cool thing about Luma, right? If you press A before you land, or do an area move before you land, Luma's animation will carry on. So, for example, if I press A here, see how it carries on? Do you see that? And it still carries on when I run. Watch. Now, obviously, I'm not timing it completely perfectly, because you can see me kind of go, ah, before I do it. But if you time it perfectly, you can literally land on the floor, and then he'll carry on his animation. Look at that. See? Like that. It takes a lot of practice, and to be honest, like, I'm not super good at it, because I'm more like, I run in. So, for example, let's say Shulk's there, right? You can be like, you can just do that really quickly and roll away, because Luma still hits the other side. So what that means is that you can jump, do that, and then carry on and still get another move in. Did you see that? I literally just landed and hit him and carried on. Watch. Look at that. Like, you can carry on. So you can just hit him and run away if you want, so you don't take damage. You run up, hit that, and you can get away so quickly, you see? Look at that, see? You can just hit and then roll away, and it's absolutely awesome. And that's what I'm trying to show you right now. Like, not a lot of people know about that kind of shit. I mean, it does take practice, and I mean, like, you know, you don't have to do it perfectly like that, for example, when you land and it just does it. Like, I mean, just that little delay doesn't really do too much. If you can master that fucking A timing, then there's a lot of possibilities. You could just do that and then probably go into a grab, you know? There's so many possibilities. Another little thing I noticed that seems to work on people for some reason, I don't know why, but if you run towards someone and quickly turn left, then press A, you'll do a tilt. So I always find when I tend to run at people, people always roll away from me or just try and counter me. But this actually works quite nicely sometimes because you can get behind them, they don't really see it coming. You run straight past them and then you do the move. So you run this way and then you quickly do a tilt like that. And actually, you'd be surprised at how many times that works. She's just really, really good. Like, I absolutely love her. When I first started playing as her, I was like, this chick's too hard. Like, I don't get it. Like, why has she got 2 Lumas over? But once you practice and you get to know the character, she's so strong. But yeah, the way I play is I'm very aerial based. So I'll jump in at someone and do my A like that and then hit them in the air like that, you see? Like, you can always lead in with her combos. See, look at that, like, you can just get him mid-air and it works really well. It's pretty much just about trying to keep him off the map. And the great thing about her as well is, like, if you knock somebody off, you can just deny them and then get back on the map because her up B is just so good. That was the main thing. So the last thing I'm going to teach you today, which, I mean, you probably noticed, but I always find a lot of people always wait. They always wait by the side and they wait for you to get back on the map, you know, and a lot of people kind of, they grab on the edge and then they'll either do that A move or they'll press R or go on the thing. And that, to be honest, it never seems to work, ever. If you're playing against someone who's really good anyway, it never seems to work. So with Rosalina, what I tend to do is you press down quickly, jump and do your side A. And I would say 90% of the time, it tends to work. Unless they know it's coming, it works a lot of the time. And again, like, she's got so many aerial moves and you've got Luma as well, so you get that extra bit of range. So you jump down quickly, then go across and do your A. And because they're waiting there, it's gonna hit them. And it juggles them upwards again, which you can lead into your aerial attacks. So like old Shulky here, okay, let's say he's waiting for me. Just jump down, go across, and it hits him in the air, so you can go in for another attack, see? And then bye-bye Shulk. Now it's Shulk time, he wasn't really feeling it. Yeah, just a few little tips and tricks, nothing super incredible. Again, if you're a Rosalina player, leave your comments. I'm very interested to see how you play. I can leave you with one tiny tip. This is just a tip in general, which for me, I find it works out pretty nicely. And my golden rule is always try and roll away from your opponent. And I'll tell you what, it will help you a lot. If you're someone who's new to the game, doesn't know what you're doing, or you're getting fucked up and you're like, why do I keep getting hit all the time? It's probably because you keep trying to roll behind your opponent and they're just down smashing you. Down smashes go both sides, so if you roll behind someone, they could just hit you. I'd say ever since I told my stepbrother that a while ago, always roll away from your opponent as much as possible, he improved a lot. I don't know if that's just him, but I've noticed it for quite a few of my friends as well when I've told them that. Tiny little tip, but it tends to do a lot of wonders. So for example, when I play, I'll jump in here, for example, then probably roll away. But there's no chance of him hitting me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and have fun with Rosalina. Now it's showtime! He's really feeling your mum. Hey Shulky, I've heard you've been a naughty boy. Naughty boy! You're a naughty boy! Fuck you. Hey guys, before I end the video, I just want to say a big thank you to the 2 people who sent me amiibos of Rosalina in the mail hub on the creatures. Man, like, what the fuck, I can't believe you guys actually sent me this. So this was from Emily Knight, so special shout out to you, thank you very much for this. And this was from Benjamin Lynch, if I remember the name correctly, I'm pretty sure it was. This one I'm going to keep boxed because why not? And then this one I will keep out on display. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for the amiibos, and thank you for watching my content. I just hit my microphone, so I made a bumpy noise. I'm really feeling